Well, good morning and welcome to you this morning. And it's good to be together again this morning. I'm glad that you've taken the time and set this time aside just to be with me and to be with God. And so we begin by being still just for a moment and reminding ourselves that we are the beloved children of God. And sitting in the fountain of that love, we allow it to wash us clean and fill us with an overwhelming sense of love, of being loved. As God whispers to us in times of quiet, He whispers to us, wait with me, just wait. But there are always those other voices that rise up within us, and they rise up around us. You know, the sensible voice, the collective voice of our culture, which says that waiting is just a waste of time. It's just procrastination. It's a nice idea, but really, it's misplaced in this fast-paced world of today. There are things to do. There's work to be done. We can't sit around just waiting. And of course, we really don't want to wait. Waiting can be utter agony. We want God to just do His thing, to whisk away all the masks that we've spent all these years creating and building to protect ourselves. We want Him to just take those away and to hoist up from our repressed well all the neglected and lost parts of ourselves. We want Him just to solve our problems, to heal our wounds, to alleviate our discomfort and pain. And we want this to happen now, or at least as soon as possible. Maybe tomorrow. What we have become are Quickaholics, a very large and growing portion of our population. Sue Monk Kidd tells the story of her own Quickaholic way of being, meeting one who can wait. And she was at a retreat, and one day after morning prayers, she walked to the edge of a pond and she sat on the grass. And she listened to the wind that was sighing over the water, and she tried to be still, to simply be there and wait in the moment. But almost instantly, her inner chaos rose up, and the need to keep moving, to act, to solve everything overpowered her, and she got to her feet. And as she was returning to her quarters, she noticed a monk, ski cap pulled over his ears, sitting perfectly still beneath a tree. There was such reverence in his silhouette, such tranquil sturdiness, that she paused to watch. He was the picture of waiting. Later on, she sought him out, and she writes, "I saw you today sitting beneath the tree, just sitting there so still. How is it that you can wait so patiently in the moment? I can't seem to get used to the idea of doing nothing. And he broke into a wonderful grin. Well, there's the problem right there, young lady. You have brought into that cultural myth that when you're waiting, you're doing nothing. Then he took his hands and he placed them on my shoulders and peered straight into my eyes and said, I hope you'll hear what I'm about to tell you. I hope you'll hear it all the way down to your toes. When you're waiting, you are not doing nothing. You're doing the most important something that you could ever do. You're allowing your soul to grow up. If you can't be still and wait, you cannot become what God created you to be. Somehow I knew in my soul that his words were God's words. We need to begin to probe and question the cultural myths that have colored our experience of waiting. What were these myths? And how have we bought into them? Yes, we all find it difficult to wait. But it's quite important to remember that we're not doing nothing. We are doing the most important spiritual work that can be done. So let's just try for 2 minutes to still the voice that says, I have things to do. But say to that voice, but I am already doing something most important. And so come into the space of deep stillness and simply be. And just begin by noticing the world around you. Just be present and still for 2 minutes. That wasn't so bad, was it? May you be blessed today as you wait with God. Amen.